Good afternoon, everyone. Pajama Granny is live in her car. So we'll see how this goes. And been a busy day. How is everyone doing? We'll wait here for a few minutes for people to join us, for our family to join us. We're a community, but I'm calling us a family because after a while, you get to know people just like their family. So, welcome everyone. Thanks for being here. And I can't wait to hear your questions. So, actually, I asked all of you to email me, and then I got so busy today, I forgot to go to my emails and check to see if anybody asked a question. So, bad on my part. I got the windows up in the car and the air on because it's like 75 today, but I'm sitting right dead in the sun. And yeah, didn't want you to hear all the cars going by. So the windows are up and we'll just go from there. So shoot me your question. We'll try to answer them. So I'm glad to see people here. Welcome. Thanks for being part of Pajama Granny. She really enjoys doing all this. So what do we need help with? Getting up and getting fit. Grocery shopping. What's going on with everybody? Let me know. The summer's over, supposedly, according to the calendar. It is fall now. So what does that bring to everybody on their fit plan and their fuel plan? Get geared up for the holidays. That's one thing that we should be discussing and working on. Holidays should not be a bummer for us that are on the fit and fueled wagon. You can plan way ahead by starting way sooner than the holidays because we've been doing this all summer. So our minds and our bodies should be geared and ready and set to go. And we need not to regret having holidays come in. Just stay focused and don't get discouraged. You can go to those family gatherings. You can even bake, yourself and give this stuff away so you're not depriving yourself of baking and enjoying the smells of the holidays. And yeah, so just stay focused. And granted, if you are do have issues with people or with baking and things like that, then don't. I'm not encouraging you to do that if you're still not strong enough to do that and you don't want to eat the whole batter before you bake it. So, but just remember, have that great protein shake in the morning and get your good fuel that way. Make sure you get fit before you start baking and getting into the holiday mood. And if you're going places and there's, cookie exchanges at work or anything like that, you can still bake things. Just make them always less sugar. There's lots of recipes out there. Or you can even do your protein bites and share those. And there may be people in your group that appreciate getting you know, a healthy alternative to a cookie or a brownie or something, and you may start them on uh, your fuel program with you. If they've been, you know, on the fence, then you can just offer them up something at that cookie exchange. Um, just remember your uh, Fab 4, when you're at the holiday meals, you want your protein, your fiber, your greens, and your healthy fats. And usually when you go someplace, you know what they're going to be providing, or you can always ask. And if it's not those things that you need, your Fab 4, I said Fab 5, huh? It's Fab 4, then you can bring something that will include your Fab 4 and take a shake with you when you are headed out, so that you have that good healthy fuel in your system when you get to your party or your special gathering. And you're not going to be tempted to uh, eat what you shouldn't. And if you do, because we're all human, it's okay. You didn't destroy what you've been doing for a day, a week, a year, whatever length you're on at this journey. You stay with it. Just remember, tomorrow's another day. Get up, get your fit on, get the right fuel that day, and don't worry about what you had the day before, you know, at a party or a special function, or, you know, if you baked and you ate too much, just get right back on track of it. Or bake with somebody. That's always fun. Find a buddy to bake with and keep each of you accountable for not eating the product. You're baking it for a holiday function and you're enjoying the smell, and you're going to package those items up and you're going to give them away and make somebody very happy. So just don't be a food pusher and give them away to somebody that is trying to stay on top of things. So all right, who wants to do a move today? I am sitting in the car, feet flat on the floor, and don't we have to work this area too? And this is horrible looking, but it's funny to do it in the car, especially at red lights and stuff. And then you look over at the car next to you and they're watching you. But here, check this out. And I didn't come up with this. This is one that has been out there for me for many, many, many years. But you you like you grunt your teeth, but you don't grind your teeth. You just uh, bite your jaw. Ugh. And see how I'm pulling this up? So smile big. Smile big. And you hold it. Or you just keep going. Bite. 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 And hold. Bite. Open your mouth. And hold your neck up and your chin up. There you go. A fit for the jaw, the neckline, because we all get this little double chin, they call it. So we want to eliminate that double chin and get rid of it. Okay, what else is on your mind today? Let's see. We talked about holidays because now it's the fall and we have to get into the holiday spirit, but it is not going to get us down today or through the holidays, because we're going to get up, get fit every day, all day long. Even as you're baking and cooking, if you have to host the meals, that's great. Good for you. Congratulations. You can do it. And you just stay on your shake and you do those squats at the kitchen counter, the leg lifts. You can view all my videos and see all the things that you can do in the kitchen while you are preparing for your guest. And you don't have to sample everything and then not have it when they arrive because you sampled too much. So we're not going to do that. So get up, get your fit on. Remember, if you I'm trying to read notes here too. Sorry, ladies. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we will all die one day, even if we do squats every day. You are right, but I want to die fit and feeling good. And when I present myself in front of God, I will be happy because I took care of his body. This body is his temple and belongs to him. And when I arrive at his doorstep, I want to be, proud, be able to continue to, and that's the thing right now. I want to do his work on this earth now. That's what he's calling all of us to do. And if I'm fit and fueled properly, I can do more work for him. And so if that means doing squats every day or sit-ups and along the way, which is easier for me, that's what I'm going to do. And then when I arrive there, I'll be ready to work his kingdom up in heaven. So yes, I know. And I think my mom used to say that, she would have people that jogged every day and knew how fit and fueled they were properly, and then they die of a heart attack. Well, that's true. And we all have issues with our body that we don't even know about. And we could die of a heart attack right now and have been jogging all our life. So, but it makes me feel good to walk, to do my fit, to do my fuel. It's for me. And I'm hoping that all of you that are on my channel watching, that you're doing the fit and fuel for you. It makes you feel good. And you have more energy. Who doesn't want more energy? And I do. I like to have energy. And so that's what makes me happy. And I know there's people out there that need to get fit and fueled, and they struggle with it like I did for many, many years. And now this plan is easy for me, and I want to share and make it easy for everybody else. And yes, God rented us this body, which we call ours. Very good. We do. Where do we go after we die? We go to heaven. And if you don't know Jesus, you make sure you seek out somebody that does know Jesus and can share how to know Jesus so that you can go to heaven also, because that's where we all want to be. Okay, so what else are we doing? Has anybody found the shake recipes by Body Love? Now, I'm not getting any credits from Leslie, or not Leslie, I'm so sorry. Leslie Sanson is the walking buddy that I like to watch. So if your weather is getting rainy, or you just can't get outside, it's not safe, that's fine. There's plenty of things to do in the house, and watching Leslie Sampson walking video is the best. I can do hers, she has 10-minute ones, 15-minute ones, 20-minute ones. They're great. And I don't need a large gym, a large area. I don't need any weights or any mats or anything. It's just in the living room, bedroom, wherever. And I've been in tiny, tiny places, and I still do her workouts, and I'm not getting anything from her either. I've just, in fact, my sister's the one that told me about her videos, and I started watching years ago. And, you can stand in place and do her movements. and still get the benefits. And those, you sweat. I'm telling you, you stand in place, you do her moves, and you are sweating at the end of it. So even her 10-15 minute ones. So Fab 4 is help me out, Sunny Cal. I can't think of the Fab 4 lady name. I know I pronounce it Kelly. How would I not forget that? I have a sister named Kelly. Kelly Levique and Fab 4. She has 2 books out that I know of. She may have more by now. And no, I don't get anything from her. But her video, or her books and her shake recipes are the most, have been the favorite for me, the easiest for me. I don't do a lot of her recipes in her cookbooks. They're very easy. She is growing her family right now, so she's very busy from the podcasts and things. That's right, she has a podcast, so you can listen to her podcast. I like to listen to her when I want to do a longer workout. But she has podcasts. She's growing her family. I know her recipes are easy for busy housewives, grandparents, whatever stage you're in right now. Her recipes are very easy to follow, and she does a lot of prep work, which I like, because if I go to the grocery store, get the proper ingredients that I'm supposed to have for my fuel, come home and prep it like she suggests also in her recipes, then when I go to make a meal, it is right there and ready to go, and so much more easier. And again, if you prep your fruits and vegetables that you bring home from the grocery store, I find that you're more apt to grab those than anything else. But there isn't anything else in your house because you're grocery shopping right. You are not buying fuel that you don't need. You know, all those extra carbs and sugars are not in your home because you're shopping properly. And if you do have a craving, you have to get dressed. Well, most likely you can go in your pajamas. I do. You have to get dressed, get in your car, go to the store, purchase that nasty ice cream or that nasty candy bar that you just think you have to have, and drive home. And by the time you drive home, it's gone, and then you're feeling guilty and you think you have to start all over again. But that's not true. Don't feel guilty. You had a craving, you tried to push it off 2 or 3 days. You went and you bought 1 serving of a candy bar or ice cream or chip or whatever your downfall was for that moment. You got it in your body, and you're over. You can't do that every day. You can't do that every week. You have to be mindful. And what is really easy for me, because I'm following the fuel that is for my body. Now, Kelly's shakes and things may not be for you, but you have to give it a try. And I think one thing that caught me on reading one of her books, she said, give me a week. Give me a week and be honest with yourself that you are eating and drinking what she suggests for your body type and your energy level and your working mode. Give her a week, and if you don't feel any difference, then that's fine. She'll accept that. And I'm telling you, I haven't met anybody yet that clearly followed her for a week without any cheating, if you want to call it, or food bullies or anything like that in your life for just 1 week, and you started back your old habits of eating. You're going to see that you were feeling better just after that 1 week. And they say if you do something 2 minutes a day for, I think, 30 days, you guys can research it yourself and find out. But I think that's what it is. It becomes a habit. So every morning, if I don't get up and make my shake, I feel like I missed something that day. And I know a lot of you feel the same way. And if you have your shake at lunch or dinner and you miss it, you just feel like something's wrong. It's just like brushing your teeth. If you forget to brush your teeth, you at night, most likely you're going to get up and go brush your teeth because it's just a habit. You feel different. You feel strange that you missed that routine. So you're going to get up and go and do it. It's the same thing with making a shake or eating your salads. It becomes a habit, and if you don't do it, you feel like you're missing something, and you're going to go back and start that. So there is truth to that. You can research it and try it yourself, but don't cheat while you're trying it and then let me know and say, oh, it didn't work. Well, okay, let's research how your week went, and what actually did you do during that week, that why it didn't work, and then we can go from there. We all need different fuel than the other person does, and you just have to find what your body likes and doesn't like. And I'm just grateful for having all of you in our family on Pajama Granny. And I enjoy hearing from everyone. And make sure you check out Leslie and Kelly. And they're great supports. And Pajama Granny and all of her family members are here. And family members are our community. All of you who have joined and who want to get into shape, not for looks. It's the inside of my body feels good. My stomach doesn't hurt anymore. We'll talk about poop if you want. Your poop tells you a lot about what you're putting in your body, and it's amazing when you have healthy, good poops. And that's just part of life. But I'm telling you, if they're not, I won't get so graphic on you. But anyways, if you want to talk poop, we'll talk poop. So there's many books out there on recipes and protein shakes. Just don't go for these fads that are going to let you or tell you you're going to lose 5 pounds in a day or, a week or whatever. You'll lose the weight and the inches as your body accepts it. And we have let's see, check out Glucose Goodness too. I ran across her videos this week. I was impressed. Okay, one of our family members who's on today says check out Glucose Good, or Godness. It's Godness. Good Glucose Godness. Sorry. Must be on YouTube. We'll check her out or it out and see what they're saying. But yes, your sugar level to me is what triggers and what follows everything. If you're eating the wrong foods for your body, and I'm not saying candy bars and ice cream and all that stuff. If you're eating your Fab 4 and 2 or 3 hours later you crash and you feel that you have to have sugar or something to get you going again, then your Fab 4 or whatever plan you're on was not the right plan. And go back and research that, because if your sugar level drops that fast, then you're missing something. Your body's missing something at that meal. And I'm telling you from experience, that's so true. If I have my shake in the morning and then in 2 or 3 hours, it's like, wow, I want to eat, then I know something was missing in my shake, or my brain thinks because I'm sitting at my computer, I need to go snack. And we don't snack. We're not babies. They need to snack. So make sure after each meal, whatever meal plan you're on, that you're not hungry in 2 or 3 hours. You shouldn't be that way. And then remember, at night, you should, I know they say don't eat after 6, but I think that is an old rule that we used to have, and not saying that it's not good for some of you, it might be, but I don't have to follow that. I follow one now that if I eat a late dinner for whatever reason, I make sure I stay up for 2 hours. I do not go to bed on a full stomach. And then whatever time I eat that meal, I know 12 hours later I should eat again. Not in the middle of the night, not 2 hours after I've eaten and I'm watching TV or on the computer and I think I have to snack. No, if I ate the proper dinner, then I don't have to snack before I go to bed. And you're letting your body fast, which I think is pretty cool, because fasting is not something for me. I know probably in my 20s I did it because of whatever fad diet was going on at that time, but this isn't a diet that I'm on anymore. And so fasting, I don't even think about it. I know God tells us to fast, and that's good if you do that, and that's something you want to do. That's great. But my fasting is after dinner. I know I'm going 12 hours. I'm letting my body rest, and not just my outside body, but your inside body, your guts, your heart, your lungs, your liver, all of that stuff works while you're sleeping. And that's how God made our bodies, to rest inside and outside. And I feel so much better when I've gone that length of time or longer. Sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and I'm not hungry, but I've never been really a breakfast person, so it's hard. But I do, pre-ready my shake the night before, and so it's there even if I'm not hungry. I make it and then, get busy, do stuff. And then when I do start to feel hungry, it's there and ready to go. And I'm not grabbing something that I shouldn't. Because yes, I have a husband who eats stuff that I cannot eat. And not that he is, he has no weight problem. And he's one of those, eat anything he wants. And yes, it's frustrating, ladies, when our men can do that and we can't, but that's just how God made us. So, anyways, getting back to, if I have my shake ready to go, then when I do start feeling hungry in the morning, I'm not grabbing for some of those things that are in the house that are quick for his use, and I'm grabbing them when I shouldn't. I have my shake, I can grab it, go off into my office and do my thing, drink my shake, and not worry about all the stuff that's out there. And we've talked about this before. Make sure you find a special cabinet for them, a refrigerator for them, so that those ingredients aren't in your kitchen and at eyeball level for you to grab, because they're, I call them food bullies. Julie from Reshape and Recover calls them food pushers. Um, and there needs to be some give and take, and that's how marriage is. Or even if you're living with your adult children, we all need to respect each other. And if you're having working on your weight and your health, I like to call it our health better than our weight, because if you don't think about the weight and the inches going and just think about your health and how you feel, it makes it a lot more easier. So I don't say I'm on a diet. I don't say I have an exercise program. I just like to get up and do my 2-minute fit and get it out of the way. But what was really exciting for me is when I found out I can do those fits, not throwing a fit like a 2-year-old. I can do my 2-minute fit all day long, anywhere. So even if I do get busy in the morning and forget to do it, there's no excuse that I can't do a squat or do arm lifts. Because for me, I'm just standing or sitting and holding that motion. And right now, if you're sitting and your feet are flat on the floor, your belly should be in. You should be sucking that belly button in as far as you can. And all those stomach muscles are going to tighten up. And if you don't think they are, wait for the 2 minutes that you're done holding them, and then tell me you're not feeling that fit. You can do it when you're driving, you're sitting watching TV at your computer, watching the kids on the swing or the grandkids on the swings. I mean, I'm telling you, and I've seen more people at the park and stuff, because that's where I've been hanging out, doing leg lifts and squats and things like that. And I'm not saying they're on my channel and they're getting it from me, but I think they're finding out that it works. All right, ladies, I've rambled on enough. I think I answered all your questions, and it's been 30 minutes, and it's been great chatting with you. Remember, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time is Live with Pajama Granny. All right, until next week, unless you send me an email at pajamagranny at gmail.com. I will talk to you next week. Thank you very much, all of you, for being here. I hope I was an encouragement to all of you, and I will see you soon. Have a blessed day. Bye.